So the process, you kind of you put the word out, you're looking for somebody. We have our HR consultant is the one that does all the preliminary screening. So she'll do some quick phone calls on just kind of some of the key items. Colby, they do their Colby before they have their first interview. So we ask them to do a Colby so that the first interview team has the Colbys. They understand that. They look at the questions and kind of take it away from there. They go through that first interview process. Then there might be a second interview depending on the role. Then what we do is those who are shortlisted for a final interview do the print. And the print is done, and then I'll review the print vis-a-vis the leader's print and all those types of things. And I massage the final interview. And, we go through that. We go through the print with them, the Colby at that interview, as well as the cultural pieces. There's also one thing I want to note. We also share what's called the Team Success Handbook. And I have a copy of it there. And, it's always hard to explain what your culture is like or what you're like. But this book by Shannon Waller, which is also a great book, part of the Strategic Coach, what we've taken away from Strategic Coach, does explain what it's like to work for an entrepreneurial team, and which is very much what we are. And so, I always ask for a write-up back. So I want them to pick 2 to 3 things of the book that resonated with them and why. It also helps us assess writing skills and communication skills. So there's a bit of a back end on that. But my experience is that if this book does not resonate with somebody culturally, they also won't be a good fit.
Because it's more about the entrepreneurial mindset and that you need if you're trying to be a growing company, right?
Yeah. So it's 12 strategies for highly productive entrepreneurial teams. What I say today is anybody that has reluctance after reading the Team Success Handbook, that it's a non-starter. It just doesn't make sense. So do that interview. You make that offer. We've been doing strength finders the first week that somebody's hired, because a lot of that we can take away from the interview and it's very close. I might actually move strength finders up. I haven't quite decided yet. And then once somebody comes on board, they actually do a group session on all 3 with the rest of the team that's been hired in that time frame. And I also do a Colby one-on-one. So in addition to they learn more about it. And we use this every day. Right? So we talk about it. We have it there. Everybody has a stand in their office that actually has what their Colby print and strengths are so that everybody else can see. Our retreat also has a component to that. And, when we do the SEC, so our Success Enhancer Coach, our quarterly review process also includes what's your Colby, what's your print. And it allows for good discussions around what's working, what's not, what their objectives are, and really figuring out what makes people tick.